What is up, Poke fans? How's everyone doing? Oh. Hold on a second. OBS is being a little bit funky. Oh, there it is. Alright, everything should be good. Everything should be set up. How's everybody doing tonight? I know my mom said you can only stay for about an hour. That's a shame, but we still welcome you here for the hour you will be here. I hope whatever you've got going on goes well. And Minor Chica, welcome in. We haven't seen you in a little bit. We got ourselves a relic statue right here. Really old, really nice. Found it somewhere in the jungle as well. Or at least something pretty much like it. Oh wait, you're part poison type, aren't you? Get Psybeamed, idiot. Use an evolved Pokemon. Get bigger hands. Oh, you're all poison types. That makes this easy. I do love Trubbish, though. Really good design. A lot of people disagree, and I think that's fine, but I personally quite like it. How dare you sucker punch me? No, I'm not releasing my Pokemon for you. Absolutely not. Also, you think you're gonna beat me with an Apom? Guess who's back, ladies and gents? It's the one, the only, Minor Chica. Her presence is greatly welcomed, even though I don't think she's going to be very vocal on tonight's stream. That is perfectly fine. She's still appreciated. Also my mom's. But you haven't had an extended absence. You've been pretty regular on my streams lately. And for that, I am ever so grateful. This is the one I wanted. Yorkshire. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with Yorkshire. Yorsh. I'm just gonna assume that's meant to say Yoshi. Well, kind of. It's kind of what I want. No, but sure, Yoshi. Alright. I think I finally fixed up my things the way I like them on OBS. My mouse suddenly decided to stop working. Oh god, it's Gibble. So I do have some pretty exciting news today, chat. Twitch, in its infinite wisdom, has decided to open up monetization tools for me. So expect some fun stuff to come down the pipeline in the very near future. Not tonight, and possibly not this week. I have frankly got far too much going on this week and this weekend that I need to do, that I'm just not going to have the energy to actually make significant changes to stream, and actually because of that I've had to log out of and re-log into stream 4 times already, and I'm still not logged in on my phone, which is where I need to set the clips from. So really sorry, my mons, but the clips you took the other day, I'm not able to get posted yet. If you gotta do stuff, you gotta do stuff. And unfortunately, the stuff I've gotta do is 100% mandatory in order for me to move on with my life. Oh my god, you can post the clips in the Discord? Listen, that would be perhaps the single greatest thing you could do for me right now. So that way they won't get eaten up by Twitch while I'm trying to get this stuff sorted out. I'll get those posted in the near future on TikTok and Instagram. Oh, it's no worries. As long as they're funny. Oh no! The Mime Jr. used night days, or learned night days. It didn't even use it. But I've also got some fun games. Payday was just the other day. At the job I'm currently trying to not work anymore. Or work at anymore. And I have a personal rule that every payday I spend a set amount of money on games, on new games, so that I never really run out of games. And I actually skipped the last couple because I'm kind of not in the best financial situation, and this revenue stream that I currently have is about to run dry. But with the last payday, I figured why not? I'll go ahead and buy some games so that I have something fun for stream. And I went and I bought 2 games that should keep us entertained for a while, so we'll have another couple of long series content. Kind of like the Pokemon. Those games, in case you guys are curious, so you have a little bit of insight as to what's coming. One of them is Fallout 4. I've played some Fallout 4. I've played a little bit of it. But I've never played it all the way through, and I've been kind of yearning for that RPG, level up, open world type of game lately. Yeah, I've never played all the way through a Fallout game. The only two that I've ever even touched on were Fallout 4 and Fallout Vaults. But you know, we'll definitely play a few streams of that and see if there's any interest I can garner from the Fallout community, which I'm sure is just absolutely massive. I would play Skyrim on stream, but I am very burnt out on Skyrim from a couple of months ago where I was on a massive Skyrim, what would you call it? A massive, streak of just playing it all day, every day. And now I want nothing to do with it for probably the next few months. Yes, obsession. That's the right word for it. I was on a massive Skyrim obsession for a little bit. I was actually trying to do 100% completion, and there's like two achievements for that game that I'm missing. And yeah, they were massive pains in the ass, so I didn't feel like doing it. For example, one of them would have required me to get, like, yeah, a new stream idea. Honestly, so hear me out, chat. Hear me out, chat. At some point in the future, obviously not today, probably not this month, maybe not for the rest of the year, depending on how this year goes, I want to do a subathon. I don't know if you guys have heard of a subathon, but I love the idea of a subathon. And I feel like it would attract a lot of new viewers. I feel like it would certainly help for numbers. Okay, so kind of. So here's the idea of the subathon. Is really simple, really basic. Basically, I start a stream, and every time someone subscribes, every time someone donates, every time does something cool, we add a little bit of time that we are going to continue streaming. Some people put a cap on it. Also, can we keep it? Minor Chica, that belonged to somebody. That was somebody else's Pokemon. Unless you mean, of course, Noelle. Because we do have Noelle. But if you didn't mean that, that was somebody else's Pokemon. So no, we cannot keep it. Also, we should probably heal up. But yeah, the thought of it is that you continue on with the stream for as long as people continue subscribing and stuff. And people end up in subathons for like weeks or even months. And it would 100% be really, really, truly exhausting. Yeah, my mom's first glance of sunlight has yet to be. Sleepy Mareepy. Okay, hear me out. I have a really fun idea for a nickname for a Mareep. How about the Count? You know, because counting sheep. Especially if we could find a way to get him, like, hypnosis or yawn or anything like that. Right? That would be such a good name for any sheep-based Pokemon. I'm a ba. I have to do this. No, I need the ball. I want to know what that is. That could be something really, really, really cool. Also, I'm really curious if you're gonna, like, actually go and try to do that, or if you're just gonna look up whether or not that is possible input. Because looking it up would be fair. I mean, I have an app on my phone I can look up things like that with. It gets rest. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, rest is good. But I feel like we could go further. You're telling me it doesn't get yawn at any point? Oh, let's look at this. Tackle and growl, hidden power, protect, safeguard. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. They wouldn't give our precious sheepy boy the move yawn. You know what? It's time to get Dragon Breath. I mean, it would theoretically be possible if we did a randomizer that included moves. That's, like, massively disappointing. Can Ampharos learn it or something? It feels wrong that that Pokemon would not know Yawn. No, but it learns Growl multiple times. This is greatly disappointing. Also, what's it with you guys? Why are there so many dragon types back to back? We had Gibble, we had Bagon, we got Shelgon. Like, granted, I'm muchly very thankful that I haven't been encountering any, like, deity-level entities here. Like, I haven't seen any Arceus, I haven't seen any, like, Groudon. Yeah, that's right. Bully me for the way I pronounce Arceus. Yo, Heat Rotom! What is up, little dude? Really? That's your favorite Rotom? Alright. It's pretty sick, I'll give you that much. Honestly, I gotta disagree with you. Fan Rotom blows. Grass Rotom's pretty cool, though. I think I've said it before. My favorite My favorite Rotom, though, is Refrigerator. Because how the actual fuck do you not love the Refrigerator Rotom? It's so stupid. It's so beautiful. Pikachu, worst Gen 1 electric type? I'll do you one better. Pikachu, worst electric type. Whole Pikachu line, do away with it. Pokemon spent, what, 25 years putting a mid-rodent? Worse than the Pika clones. Yeah, I think, like, I hate Plusle and Minun because of how gimmicky they were, but at least they had a purpose, you know? Like, at least there was a point to Plusle and Minun. They were showing off, like, new mechanics, new stuff that they had been working on. They were showing off something cool that you could do with the game. Pikachu does none of that. Dude, I fucking love Xurkitree. All of the Ultra Beasts are hilarious. Like, is that a hot take that I love the Ultra Beasts because of how stupid they look? Tadbulb and Wattrel. Really? It's a hot take? Like, the Ultra Beasts, like, I guess I didn't like them at first, but they grew on me. They very much grew on me, and I feel like they grew on me pretty quickly. Dracozolt and Arctozolt. That's not a Pico clone. Granted, I guess you're saying, like... I guess you're saying electric types that are better. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Arctozolt and Dracozolt. That's tough because I really, really, really hate those fossils. I hate that generation's fossils. I don't. You know what? Fight fire with fire. You want to be an absolute degenerate? Fine. Let's see who's the better degenerate. Jimmy. That's tough. That is tough. Do I hate Pikachu more, or do I hate those fossils more? Yep, I just oh, we're gonna take a bite out of that Vaporeon. It's using my fucking tactics. Look at this idiot. Now hold on, best water type? Like, come on, the very next generation they introduced Totodile. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon, guys, what happened? I blacked out for like 30 seconds. Where am I? Who are all you people? I mean, you're right. It's probably not Vaporeon. It's probably something, like, slightly more human-like. Whoa. Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now, whoa now, whoa now. Whoa now. Why? Why? Oh. Chat, now you're bullying me. But in theory. But that's just a theory. A pokey theory. Sorry. I triggered my own autism brain into doing the thing. I do want to go ahead and, like, say it. I don't want to step on anyone else's toes and, like, do something that is very commonly associated with someone else. I feel like some of the big names... Oh, God. Minor Chica, what? Explain yourself. You can either explain yourself now or you can explain yourself tomorrow morning. I know where you live. I will demand an explanation. Oh, great. Now there's these tiny-ass bugs that are causing me problems. Honestly, you're not even the freakiest person I've had in my chat yet. There was one dude. Came out of nowhere came out of left field while y'all were just away. I don't know what happened. Listen, let me pull up this guy's username. And, like, that should tell you just about all you need to know, because he did follow. But his username was I Sniff Lugia Butt. Oh, you know him? Dead ass? He's sniffing dead ass? I'm not surprised. He came on one stream when no one else was here, and he started talking about some wild shit just right out the gate. And I was just like, dude, what? But, like, alright, I guess, you know, it's another follower. I'll take it. I'm not gonna be too mad. Like, my chat does seem to get pretty unhinged, so, like, they'll probably appreciate this. The most important part... gained a follower, but at the cost of my fucking dignity. That's what the cost was. But no, in all seriousness, as long as he's not, you know, bothering other people in my chat, it's like, eh. You're not gonna make me uncomfortable. That's not gonna happen. Like, me personally, it's really, really difficult to make me uncomfortable. Oh man, I've only got one of these. But I do want to be careful, because like, Twitch on its own already has, like, you know, hey, don't be overly sexual in your streams. So that's all, like, it's out of the question for me to be, like, just blatantly hypersexual about anything. That's not gonna happen. But also with this extra, like, this extra thing that's going on. Oh, what? Huh? What'd I say? What happened? Ah. I see. But no, it's just that I personally want to be careful because of, you know, Twitch already having its own personal grievances with stuff. And then the extra drama that's currently going on around Visa and MasterCard. Which, total bullshit, you know. It is not up to anyone but me, the person who holds the money, to decide how I spend my money. I mean, I can explain it pretty quickly because it's a fairly simple controversy. Uh-oh. Minor Chica. What happened? Are you okay? Did I say something bad? Chica, no, please. Did the Fazbear not Nights at 5? Did Bames Noms not call the Strongulence? Oh, I've been tormented. Crowd control? I mean, I could set it up eventually. I have the app, it's just that, crowd control is a bit difficult and fickle and finicky, to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, I think I addressed this once or twice already on the channel, but crowd control, I want to set it up when people are able to use channel points for it. Which, I don't know if you guys are able to do channel points yet. Are you? Y'all got, like, points collecting under there that I don't know about? No. Okay. I probably need to finish setting up the monetization stuff then. I might need to check in on my friend. It's a black and white rare Pokemon wild encounter theme from Pokemon Black and Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon! The hot game of the season, Pokemon! And then of course we have Excadrill. Surprisingly, we haven't seen this guy yet. Hold on, I think my internet connection might have just stabilized for the first time tonight. That's alright, Minor Chica. I will need to check in with her in the near future and see if everything's okay. Yeah, no, I'll check in with her. Cause like, I actually do know her personally, and I want to make sure that everything is good. I think I know what's going on. Which, if she didn't want to put it in chat, that is not my business to say then. Also, really big gosh darn shame. We just took down one of our favorite Pokemon. Like, top 3, for sure. That's a big sad. We might need to use a repel and get back to that doctor. Yo, Tyrogue? Why are there so many gosh darn Pokemon here? Fair enough, Minor Chica. That's about what I thought it was. You go enjoy your run. Stream will probably be here when you get back, and if not, we'd love to see you on the next one. absolutely had us worried. I thought I said something over the line. I thought I had crossed a line, and I'm just like, no, I know her personally. I don't want to lose a friend over this. All's good. She's making healthy choices with her life, and I love that for her. Couldn't be me, because I do not make good choices with my life. I'm trying to improve in other ways, though. I'm drinking more water. I'm eating slightly healthier. Actually had a really nice meal today. Like, certainly not the healthiest, but a lot healthier than what I've been doing for a very, very long time. Today I stopped by the store and I got myself some corn on the cob among several other things. And I cooked it a lot. I cooked the corn on the cob as well as some dinosaur chicken nuggets and some macaroni and cheese that have been sitting in my freezer and pantry for a really long time now, because I bought them a while back trying to eat more things that I make at home, but ended up just doing DoorDash more often than not. And I need to quit doing DoorDash. Nothing against them. I mean, obviously, I use them a lot, and I have used them a lot. This is not a sponsorship. I'm not being paid to say any of this. There's your rare Pokemon music, by the way. For a gosh darn Whismur. Oh, fair enough. You go do the thing you gotta do. As with Minor Chica, I won't inquire, too much. You do what you gotta do. Feel free to tell me if you'd like to. We'll be here, though. And you know what? Even if they're not here, I'm still gonna talk about my dinner, because I did pretty good. I did pretty good for myself. I'm proud of myself. Again, I can't say this enough. This is not an endorsement for DoorDash. Although if they want to pay me, I'm more than willing to talk up the positive sides of it. It's just that ordering it for almost every meal gets too expensive for anyone to handle. And I got into a bad habit of being lazy and not making my own food. And it was amounting to some pretty severe bills. Other people have severe debt from gambling and stuff. I was starting to get into significant debt because I was using DoorDash too often. And while this isn't an endorsement on them, this also isn't me dragging them through the mud or anything, because, this is me. This is my addictive personality. This is my laziness that went into it. It's a personal issue that I'm trying to improve upon. Now that that's out of the way, and I hopefully haven't burnt any potential sponsorships in the future, because again, not a sponsorship. We are not sponsored. We are receiving $0 at the moment. What the fuck? Alfred, you scared the shit out of me? Cat scared the shit out of me. I saw his reflection running away from the glass door that I streamed next to, and I thought he somehow went right out of it. I thought he was running the hell away into the darkness. Okay. We can finally talk about my super good wholesome meal that I had tonight. So, I mean, I guess I'll talk about how it was, because honestly it wasn't great. I'm pretty sure the mac and cheese was expired. Not the chicken nuggets, though. Those were definitely a much more recent purchase. The mac and cheese was, like, technically expired all the way back in 2023. Probably shouldn't be eating too much of that, expired food. The universe is singing to me! It looks like we've got an Overwatch fan in here. How you doing, Killer Tactic? And Chaotic KK, both of y'all with the first time chats. Hi, how's it going? And Killer Tactic, I'm doing pretty good. Had a pretty nice dinner for the first time in a while. Well, not necessarily a while. I don't cook very often, and I cooked for myself for... I cooked for myself something that wasn't spaghetti for the first time in months. Because I'm trying to make healthier choices in my life. It wasn't anything too crazy or complex, just chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and some corn on the cob. Ooh, rice and ground beef. I'm very picky with what I eat, but I try to... I'm very picky with what I eat, and my palate is personally a lot more plain than most people's. But I could probably see myself getting into some rice and ground beef. Alright, we gotta really hope this thing doesn't kill us. Research Overload, welcome in! Long time no see! Eat it. Eat the thingy. I mean, really just for the nutrients. I mostly eat for pleasure, which is the problem. I was actually just talking about it before you guys came on, that I have a kind of addictive personality. And that I need to do some things to work myself away from that addictive personality and address it, because it's not just personality, there's definitely some genetic stuff to it as well. Like, I look at my family and I can... An addictive person, I keep coming back to your streams. That's super nice, Research Overload. And for those of you that just came in, if you want to hit that follow so that you can get notified and keep coming back to the streams. We also have a Discord. If you guys would like, I can put a link to the Discord in the chat for you. We don't have any of the auto bots that you can just, like, type in and it'll automatically give you an invite, at least not yet. But that is something I'm wanting to add in the future. Honestly, Research Overload, that could be my internet. Unfortunately, it's been not the best lately, and there's not much at the moment I can do to improve it. What are you gonna say? I get the feeling I know what you're gonna say. I get the feeling it's gonna be a sound alert. Like, see, it was so buggy, it didn't even, like, notify me when the people started following. Eat your internet canless. Eat the internet canless. Correction, canless. For the 2 people that followed, I'm super sorry. The sound alert or the event alert, because that's what it's classified as, didn't play to notify us that you two followed. So I'm gonna see if I can find it in the sound alerts page and have the sound play a couple times just for you guys. Okay, yeah, wow, my internet is being really buggy right now. Okay, perhaps next time. But that was Chaotic KK and the Doctor with a lot of numbers that hit the follow button. I thank you immensely. It really helps me out right now. As for the internet cables, you can't... Oh, I think I know exactly what it is. Okay, chat, I'm really sorry about this. This might not get fixed this stream because there is some behind-the-scenes stuff going on that it's gonna be really difficult to fix. I'm super sorry. The sound alert stuff is broken. But it's broken because of a really, really good news. We are finally able to get monetization working on the channel. Officially. And because of that, there's like a bunch of extra things that are going on behind the scenes in the Twitch backbone. In the back brain of Twitch. So, not quite. But I can officially get monetized. I have to do a bunch of extra stuff, including filling out some tax information. Yeah, for everyone really sad, Research Overload here really loves to play the what you're gonna do with all that ass sound alert. I guess the best we can do is just kind of emulate it. It's the least I can do for my hard-working viewers that want to see everything. So as it goes, as I recall, is something along the lines of what you're gonna do with all that ass, 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 all that ass. There you go, Research Overload. You're welcome. I know, it sounds wild out of context. You guys are gonna have to stick around for some later streams, like, hopefully tomorrow and or the next day, when we get that fixed and Research Overload can show you how it normally goes. I like to think of myself as musically inclined, but I know in reality that it probably sounds more like a dying rubber chicken. No, I didn't want to fight you. I wanted to go to the doctor. Cristiano? Who? And it's a goddamn Gibble. This right here, worst Pokemon in the game. Not like because I hate him personally or because he's badly designed. He's actually really cute. I love Gibble. But he has ended our run so many times. He's so problematic for this gosh darn game. Causes me nothing but issues. And I'll be glad to kill him. And all you've done is evolve him. Thank God this is your last Pokemon. Have you tried turning him into Giblets? Aw, man, some Giblets? I think that might be a bit too explorative for my palate. But I can see how someone else would eat it. Hell, I might do it just for the spite. Also, let me see if I can get... Do I have Oh, we got a sword. It hurts me, but we got a sword. Do we have any repels of any nature? I don't think so. Let your hate fuel you. I mean, my hate does fuel me. We were talking about it earlier, but my hatred for Pikachu fuels me even more. That is the rat that I hate. And I don't think anyone has any business liking Pikachu. I get that every Pokemon has to be someone's favorite, but Pikachu has been the Pokemon Company's favorite for 25 fucking years. It's time to let him rest. No, I don't like Pikachu, because every time I've ever looked at any merch for Pokemon, Pikachu's gotta be there. Any merch, any promotional material, anything to do with Pokemon for the past 25 years has had to include Pikachu. That's kind of rude of you to be racist towards Pokemon. Look, I'm not racist. But Pikachu, I hate him. I hate him. And they've tried so hard to shoehorn him into being viable in any way, shape, or form. That's what the light ball as an item was added to the games for, was to make him slightly better. But, like, it still doesn't really help his case at all. Like, he still sucks with the light ball. You know what? Fine. I can't pretend to like Pikachu. I just can't. Not a bone in my body can pretend that this frickin' rodent is deserving of all the love he's got. One of, if I'm not mistaken, possibly the biggest corporations. Hey, the sexual harassment of that TV, everybody sexually harassed that TV. Of course you can forgive me for it. You were more sexual towards that TV. You sure as hell didn't. You're the one who wanted to crack Tenna. Yeah, but he's my husband. Isn't there someone you're forgetting to ask? You know exactly what I mean by that. No. You're forgetting to ask his actual husband, Spamton G. Spamton. Great, I'm getting all these viewers because I'm beefing with my chat over the sexualization of a television set. An old CRT that everybody in the community wants to be explicit with. This is my legacy. This is the hill upon which I die. He had his chance, then he ditched Mr. Tenna, leaving a suspiciously partner-shaped hole in that old TV. Oh, you didn't abandon him? Then why haven't there been any more Deltarune streams? Riddle me that, Batman. You leave him be. Okay, wow. Alright, fine. Bet. We're gonna start the Deltarune Weird Routes this week, then. How do you like that? We'll get right on that Deltarune meanie route. Oh, Minor Chica, hi. Hi. Sorry, we were just arguing about who Mr. Tenna should be sexualized by. I'm about to head out for my run and I see my name with a sexual harassment of the TV. I don't know why your name popped up. It was really Research Overload who was getting really thirsty over the television dad. Simultaneously too old and too young for this shit. Understandable. Have a pleasant day. Right, there was gonna be some goth girl slapping. Now hold on, chat. Y'all gotta pay the goth girl chat. Y'all gotta pay the goth girl tax. If there's gonna be goth girl slapping, I gotta be involved in this in some way, shape, or form. Tis simply the tax. Also, to all the new people, I'm so sorry about my chat's behavior on this stream. Fighter Chica's going on a run, so she's not going to be here to continue with the goth slapping at least. And I get the feeling that she's put Research Overload in their place. So feel free to hop in chat and, Wow. Wow, now that is spicy. I gotta love the drama that happens in my chat sometimes. You guys are hilarious. Well, there's that guy. There's dogs in here? I feel like I haven't encountered this dog yet. But whatever. Also, did you guys see that they added cannibalism to Peak? I think we're gonna have to get back on that. You know? We've got like, yeah, Research Overload. They added cannibalism. Dude, that'd be freaking hilarious. Alright, we've got a little bit more of this cave to explore before we dip out. And then we will be at my personal favorite gym and gym leader of this generation. So I'm personally pretty excited about that. Also, we made a promise to my Mons, which we can potentially fulfill once we make it out of the cave, but since he doesn't seem to be here at the moment, I don't want him to miss it, you know? We'll wait for him to come back, which, honestly, probably won't be today, from the sounds of things. So, probably next time we stream Pokemon, we'll get to fulfill a promise made to one of our chat. Oh, so it was, so, previously, before we encountered this Pokemon, my Mons had mentioned that one of his favorite Pokemon is Mareep. And we just so happened to find a Mareep in this cave here somewhere. So I made an offer to catch the Mareep for him. I made an attempt, I caught it. And so we're gonna take the Mareep, which, by the way, very much against the Nuzlocke rules. But I'm more than happy to bend the rules for chat. We're gonna take the Mareep out, and we're gonna let it see the light of day from outside of this cave for exactly one battle before we put it back permanently in the box to stay there forever. Great, it's this stupid little electric rodent again. We'll see, Research Overload. I was actually thinking of adding in a favorites clause for the purpose of stream. That we could catch... that everybody who is, like, particularly active in chat, so pretty much just you, my Mons, and Minor Chica, can pick out a Pokemon. Your favorite Pokemon, you tell me what it is, and if we encounter it, I'll try to catch it. I'll make a genuine solid attempt, and outside of the randomizer, it'll just get like its own special box. Like, I'll even add it to the little rules tab that I have here. But I gotta know your favorite Pokemon first. We might set that up for next stream. Or not next stream, but next time we do a Pokemon run. Just have a favorites clause, have somewhere in the beginning, like, around 5 Pokemon. Sure. We played Peak with Minor Chica. You don't know much about Pokemon. Tell you what, pick us a game, and we'll let you be the favorite in some other game. I've actually got two new games that I bought just recently. Do you happen to know anything about Fallout? You can be the favorite for Fallout, because we got Fallout 4 recently. And I intend to play it on stream eventually. But if not, then just name the game that you get to be the favorite in. Yeah, so give us a game. You can find out. Oh, you want to be like So would you say you want to do some research, Overload, on the Fallout franchise for us? Hades. Oh, you're a big Hades fan, right? Okay. Okay. Alright, Hades. We'll do some Hades. We'll get some Hades in the works. Oh no. No, 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 no! Oh, god damn it, chat. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, the fucking game just broke. It just froze. Oh, yay. This is my worst fucking nightmare. I haven't saved all stream. We've lost an hour and a half of progress. Well, not quite a half, but we've lost an hour and 10 minutes of progress. The game froze. The game froze, chat. We have lost everything we did on stream tonight. That sucks ass. That's like the worst thing that could possibly happen right now. And it doesn't seem to be showing any signs of not breaking right now, so I have a suspicion of what caused it. Oh my god. Okay, chat, we're good. We fixed it. That was the scariest fucking moment to ever happen to me on stream. What do we do now? What caused it? So, you see beneath the main screen how I've got these, our party kind of on display down here for you guys to see? So I think it was it was some like error in communication between the app that displays that and the game itself, and it caused it to freeze up. So when I closed the app that works with all of that, it freed up something that got stuck, and so now the game's playing properly. I'm probably gonna end stream right about here now because I don't want to risk anything further getting messed up. In fact, I'm gonna make a save state just in case anything gets messed up. I don't normally endorse doing that, but that should be that's like an emergency backup in case we can't make it to the save button. We're gonna save, and we're gonna end out a stream here tonight, folks. Like, I'm really sorry, that was a really big scare. I can't take much of that right now. But it's been a great stream. You guys have been a great audience. You've been very chatty today, and I appreciate that. I love you guys for that. You know, if you're not already, I know I've said it before, but be sure to hit that follow button down below. Helps me more than you realize. And if you would like to, also check out the Instagram, the TikTok, and the YouTube. That should all be linked down below. All of the VODs that we've done so far are getting uploaded to the VOD channel, which is one of the 2 YouTubes. You know, there's the main YouTube and the VOD channel. So be sure to go there if you want to catch up on anything. Be sure to hit the main channel, hit subscribe. We'll be uploading some actual content on there eventually. And then the TikTok and Instagram is going to be composed of clips that our glorious chat have, you know, taken from funny moments they enjoyed. Also, that's encouragement for you guys to take clips as much as you want, by all means. With that being said, let me just say, give a quick hi to YouTube. Hi, YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, very unlikely you're watching in the past, so if you're watching it in the future, be sure to come check us out on Twitch sometime. We go live just about every night. We do miss a few nights here and there because my mental health is pretty important. And I'm trying to improve myself both physically and mentally, so I'm taking that pretty seriously when I feel like I can't stream for the night. But, like I said before, you guys have been a great audience, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!